And this is the meaning of Holy Thursday, and this is why we gather here together. We must learn to wash feet, and we must learn that the best part of us is when we are forgetting ourselves and reaching out in love to our brothers and sisters. Tonight, we cannot wash each other's feet physically, even in the simple ritual of the washing of the feet, because Corolla is outside. But let us use the next few minutes to reflect on how else we can wash each other's feet. Tonight, we see Jesus on his knees, wiping away dirt, washing feet. It comes at a surprising moment on the night when we celebrate the institution of the Eucharist and the institution of the priesthood. But the church does not offer us a gospel reading, but Christ giving us himself in the form of bread and wine. In tonight's gospel, God gets down on his knees for us. Tonight he lowers himself. Tonight he becomes a servant to the world, as humble as a slave. And the imitation of Christ begins with this moment. It is in the selfless service, doing what others won't do or can't do. Confronted with this challenging gospel reading, it is worth asking ourselves, what have we done? How many feet have we washed? Jesus washed the feet of his disciples, not because they were too dirty or too lazy to handle their own hygiene. Now, we're very conscious about hygiene. Wash your hands. Now we're talking about wash your feet. But rather as a model for us to imitate. When we imitate Jesus, we show it in the way we cope with the trials and the difficulties of life, which we all have. Have you washed anyone's feet lately? To wash the feet of others is to love them even when they don't deserve your love. To wash the feet of others is to do good to them even if they don't return the favor. To wash the feet of others is to consider their needs as important as your needs. To wash the feet of others is to forgive them even if they don't say, I am sorry. To wash the feet of others is to serve them even when the task is unpleasant. To wash the feet of others is to let them know you care when they feel low, downtrodden, and overburdened. And again, to wash the feet of others is to be generous with what you have. To wash the feet of others is to turn the other cheek instead of retaliating when you are treated unfairly. To wash the feet of others is to make adjustments in your plan so you can serve the others' needs. Finally, to wash the feet of others is to serve them with humility and not with any hope of reward. Just imagine Jesus kneeling in front of you now, lowering himself to the level of your feet and tenderly ministering to your needs. He is in fact doing this right now, today. And he will do it again and again as often as you need him to care about you. He's asking you to go and do likewise. Be the hands of Jesus that wash the feet of people around you. And we meet Jesus in the dirty feet that we lower ourselves to clean.